Hello friends. I am now going to cook a very tasty dish. This is a very popular Oriental meat dish. This is called dolma. I will wrap the stuffed meat in cabbage. We will have to cook the cabbage a little so that the leaves can be easily removed. This dish is very popular in Azerbaijan, Armenia, Georgia, and also in Turkey. Well, friends, I'm starting. First I'll add salt. Now I'll add black pepper. You can add greens or cilantro or parsley. I add cilantro. I love the smell of cilantro. Now I'll put it aside for now and cut the onion. I prepared 2 onions, and will chop them first. I have a vegetable cutter like this at home. She's very cool. I bought this thing on AliExpress. This is not an advertisement. The onion that I chopped, I throw into this thing and I will twist until it becomes fine. So I put the lid on and there is a special rope. And I'm pulling this rope. As you saw my friends, everything turned out great. Now this is chopped onion, adding local minced meat. I will also add pre-cooked rinsed rice. There's about half a cup of rice here. Now I have to mix it all very well. It's not very good to mix with a spoon. Now I have to stir it with my hands. I usually like to wear gloves, but I don't know which drawer my wife put them in. I couldn't find them. I think I need to add a little more black pepper. I think everything is fine. I'll stir it again and it's ready. I'll put that aside for now. Now let's deal with cabbage. So where is the cutting board? Oh, this time I found it quickly, otherwise it would take a long time to look for something in the kitchen. I need to cut out this part of the cabbage and throw it away. Now I will put this cabbage in a pan of hot water. I close the lid and wait about 5 to 6 minutes. Seems to be okay. Oh, how hot it is. I'll take it out, put it on a plate and slowly peel off the leaves from the cabbage. Due to the fact that we kept the cabbage in hot water for about 5 minutes, the leaves are removed very easily. Otherwise, you won't be able to remove the leaves from the cabbage. I removed several layers of leaves from the cabbage, but I still need to boil it so that I can remove the next layers of leaves. The cabbage is very hot. Make sure you get burned. Everything is fine. I continue to rip off the leaves. All friends, now we are finally moving on to the main part of our work. Now I will wrap our meat in cabbage. Some call these dishes cabbage rolls, and others call them dolma. I take 1 cabbage leaf. Then I take a tablespoon of meat and put it on a cabbage leaf. I do it evenly and wrap it. The most important thing is not to rush and wrap it carefully. My wife says I'm doing it wrong. I say, I myself know how to do it. She makes it a little differently, but someday I'll show you how she prepares dolma. One is already ready. In my opinion, it turned out very well. Such thick parts of the leaves need to be cut out. This is necessary so that the meat can be wrapped well. Now I will repeat the same thing. If we have distinguished guests, we will definitely prepare dolma. Dolma can also be prepared from grape leaves. It is more difficult to prepare dolma from grape leaves than to prepare such dolma. The second one is also ready. Soon I will make a video on how to prepare dolma from grape leaves. It's a very interesting process, and I think it's a special kind of art. The best food in the world is home-cooked food. There is nothing complicated here, each of you can cook this at home. To be a good cook, you don't need to graduate from any university. Took a spoonful of meat and wrapped it in cabbage. That's all. I love to cook different delicious dishes. I think if you support us, we will continue making videos. This is also ready. When I'm home alone, I like to cook different delicious dishes. When is my wife home, I don't cook anything. Because she says I'm doing it wrong. While I'm talking to you, the preparation process is also underway. Cabbage leaf size is different. Therefore, the meat must be placed in the cabbage, based on the size of the cabbage leaves. When I was little, I always loved to watch my mother how she prepared different dishes. Here's another one. Some people like the cabbage to be larger than the meat, others like the meat to be larger than the cabbage. I love it when there is a lot of meat in cabbage. As they say, tastes do not argue about who likes what. Yes. Now I move on to the next stage. Now all these cabbage rolls need to be put in a pan. They need to be placed next to each other. Please write in the comments, have you ever made this? Now you need to add water diluted with tomato paste. Then I add salt and pepper to ordinary water, and I also pour this water into the pan. Water must be filled to the level of the cabbage rolls. I turned on the electric stove at medium power. And I put the pan on the electric stove. I close the lid and wait until it starts to boil. When it starts to boil, you need to set the temperature to minimum. You need it to cook for 120 over low heat. So friends, let's see what we got. I'll add some cilantro. You have to imagine how delicious it turned out. Prepare dolma at home, it will be very tasty. That's all for today. Bye bye.